Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. I am Hitman Cause. Welcome to the contracts for your official Extreme Rules predictions. And as always, I'm not here alone in this endeavor. I'm here with the humble man, Gary. Gary, welcome to the contracts.
Yo, my man calls Peyton. What's goody? What's goody? What's goody?
Well, are you ready for everything but Extreme Rules?
Yes, sir.
And you know why I said it like that?
I think I do, seeing as how all matches are regular except for the Universal Championship match. That's an Extreme Rules match, correct?
Exactly. Like, first off, how you gonna have a pay-per-view named Extreme Rules? Extreme Rules. When literally up until Friday, not a single match was extreme.
Exactly. That really was ridiculous.
Like,
it's ridiculous, I'm gonna say.
And the thing is, every match doesn't literally need to be an Extreme Rules match. It just has to have an extreme stipulation, like a tables match or a ladders match. Or TLC match or street fight, something. But no, all these matches except for the main event is a regular match.
Exactly.
And like it's honestly because of that freaking that part of me thinks no matter how good these matches are, the pay-per-view won't go over well just because the name of the pay-per-view, Extreme Rules.
Exactly.
Like nothing against anybody in any of these matches. It's just like
exactly.
Yeah. You look. But anyways, let's get down to it. First, we're having this match. I'm not looking forward to at all because I really don't care about either person in this match. But Liv Morgan versus Carmella.
Honestly speaking, love them both, but I hope they give my girl Liv for the win, so the momentum, so it can keep on going to show that she's doing what she's doing, so it can keep on pushing her.
I mean, honestly, the way they've both been booked, part of me feels that they're just gonna give it. Part of me feels that they're just gonna give it to Liv. Just
more than likely.
Yeah, just because the fans are getting behind her. She has the momentum. So yeah, why not?
Exactly.
And like, honestly, I feel Carmella's already had her chance, mainly during her feud with Sasha Banks. But but all in all, I really don't care about this match. But I will admit they both got very better in the ring. They've both improved greatly in the ring.
Yeah, they both have. Oh yeah. Oh no, they really have. That's a fact.
But my issue is like the biggest reason why I don't care is because for one thing, Carmella has like her whole most beautiful woman in WWE. People are gonna hate me for this, but I can't help but draw comparisons to dashing Cody Rhodes.
Exactly.
Cause I mean, let's compare them both. Both gimmicks were based on their looks, mainly their face.
That's right.
Both of them would throw a fit if they got hit in the face.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, both of them were extremely narcissistic and arrogant.
Yeah, exactly. That is the truth. They both of them. Yeah, the comparisons they're making, that is the truth.
But and on top of that, freaking her gimmick back when she was just, dancing behind the curtain and shit. If they would have just kept that, then I probably would have cared more. And also if she would have got a few more wins going into the match, but they didn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Then for Liv Morgan, they've already done a good enough job building her momentum, even though a bit of her momentum got taken away because she lost to Zelina Vega on
Yeah, that
SmackDown.
is
Giving Vega her first singles win since coming back.
exactly.
But but this does nothing because I mean, don't get me wrong, freaking Zelina Vega in a sense is Carmella's lackey, but this does nothing for Zelina. But just give a little bit of momentum for Carmella. Not a lot, but a little.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, but yeah, but yeah, and like I've already told you before that like even though I appreciate that Liv Morgan is getting a singles push, she annoys me. Like she's really annoys me.
Oh no, I feel you. I understand perfectly.
Like I know you like her, and don't get me wrong, she's sexy as shit. She's great in the ring, but gimmick wise and character wise, and promo wise, she just gets on my nerves.
I got you perfectly.
Like the way she's being portrayed like they're making her look like that annoying little sister that you just want to that you just want them to leave you alone.
Exactly.
But it's whatever. That match will happen. Whether who wins or loses, it's honestly probably not going to do anything for either woman as far as getting to the SmackDown Women's title. But
Right.
but who knows? Maybe I might be wrong. Speaking of the SmackDown Women's title, let's move over to that. Becky Lynch defending against Bianca Belair.
Well, that's a good one. Wait, hold on a minute.
What's up?
Hold on a minute. Sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, whoa.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. The guy's on the phone. I hope you don't have to think while this guy's just on the phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, while the humble man's away, I want y'all to know that the man, the king of cool, Kareem Everson, will be wrestling in Tampa, Florida. Please check his IG. That's Insta Kareem Everson. Check him out on IG for more information. That's the King of Cool. We're wrestling tomorrow, September 26th. Be there. And all right, yo. Now back to what we were saying.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we got Becky Lynch defending against Bianca Belair, and for them, they definitely deserve a stipulation for that match. Like like what do you think would have been a good stipulation for them?
Good stipulation for them.
I heard from one source they felt a last woman standing match would have been good. Well, what do you think would have been good for them?
I think a last woman standing match should have been great, or honestly, or a tables match.
Honestly, I was thinking an I Quit match.
That too.
Because I know they reserved the freaking Bianca was going to defend her SmackDown title against Bayley in an I Quit match, but then Bayley tore her ACL, so the match got shelved. So I was thinking, why not they have an I Quit match? Just because, you know, their feud so far has been them trying to one up each other and trying to humiliate each other. And there ain't nothing more humiliating than being forced to say I quit.
Exactly.
Yep.
I truly agree with that.
Yeah. And I tell you what, Becky's doing a great job as a heel.
She most certainly is.
And honestly, it's helping me get back into her character as the man, because now it's feeling more authentic. Like back to what Sami Zayn said, where at first it was real, but now it's starting to feel manufactured. Now it's starting to feel real, like it's her actual like it's her in reality doing it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. That's a fact.
But even though this is all good, me and you both know who we want to win this match.
Yeah.
Because first off, what happened at SummerSlam was absolute bullshit.
Yeah, it really was bullshit.
Like that should not, like, don't get me wrong, I understand the logic.
Right.
Because one, Bianca had no idea Becky was coming back and didn't know that she was gonna be here. Two, she got caught up in the moment, just being in the ring with Becky, and because of that, she got caught lacking.
Exactly.
But even still, that's unacceptable.
Yeah, that really was.
Y'all spent all this time building her up. Spent all this time getting freaking building her up to earn the title. Then when you had the title, you spent all this time making her look like a strong champion, all to just have all just to spit in our face like this. Like I can honestly compare this to when Kofi Kingston won the WWE title and then lost it to Brock Lesnar in like what, 10 seconds?
Exactly. A great comparison.
Yeah.
That's really a great comparison. Like, yo, honestly speaking, Becky's doing great as my girl Becky Lynch is doing great as a heel, and my girl Bianca Belair, she's doing great as a face, and great as a face or heel. And she's a great champion. She was great as a champion. Worked hard. Y'all built her up, pushed her to the top to make this happen. So I want either my girl Bianca to get it back, or my girl Becky to retain it. But I would like for my girl Bianca to get it back, because honestly speaking, like, she deserved to hold it longer, and she should have never gotten squashed like that, what we were saying. And plus, not only that, when you look at what happened on SmackDown last night, right, my man Cause?
Yep.
As you know, Becky attacked her first and all them kind of things, but still, you never know who's going to retain it, and you never know if it's going to be a possibility that Becky gets drafted to Raw. And if that's going to be the case, that would mean she's going to drop the belt tomorrow night to Bianca.
True. Yeah, I didn't think about that, because yeah, if she drops the belt, then she more than likely is gonna get drafted to Raw, which has me thinking to swap over to the next match. Charlotte Flair defending the Raw Women's title against Alexa Bliss. Now, I'll be honest, part of me really isn't looking forward to this match, just because at this point I'm getting sick of Alexa Bliss.
Honestly speaking, I understand the way you feel.
But like my biggest issue is that damn doll. It's getting annoying.
Yeah, I agree.
But
couldn't agree more.
But yo, when they had the little confrontation on Raw, I thought it was so funny when she when Charlotte went woo, and then Alexa Bliss called her out for not being original. But then Charlotte clapped back and said, "You should be the last person talking about somebody not being original."
Exactly.
Because we all know where Alexa got her whole twisted and crazed gimmick from.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
But even still, do you think that Lily is gonna play a role in this match if Alexa wins?
Honestly speaking, I would have to. Damn, I'm trying to. Honestly speaking, I'd probably have to say, well, probably.
Yeah. And if not that, then I think she's gonna do the thing where she controls the opponent's movements, and she's gonna get Charlotte to maybe hit herself or something.
Yeah, probably.
Nah. Like, and also, you probably don't know this, but if Alexa wins this match, then she will be the first woman to defeat all four of the four horsewomen for a title.
Hell yeah, that is a fact. And honestly speaking, I would really love for
Charlotte to lose.
Say that again.
I said you'd love for Charlotte to lose.
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't know why the hell that couldn't come to me quick. Hey, I would really love for Charlotte to lose. I would love for this. The storyline is kind of interesting, honestly speaking, with Alexa. I mean, I would really love for Alexa Bliss to get the belt.
Yeah, and like how it's happened is that first she won her first title when she beat Becky Lynch for the SmackDown Women's title in a tables match. Then she's taken the Raw Women's title from Sasha twice, and then she also took the Raw Women's title from Bayley in that rather terrible match that I don't want to bring. Actually, that whole storyline with her and Bayley was all kinds of terrible.
You mean Charlotte, right? No.
Alexa Bliss and Bayley.
Oh yeah, I agree 1,000%.
Where actually, ironically, was at Extreme Rules, where she could, where the whole premise was that she was trying to prove that Bayley couldn't get Extreme, and then Bayley wound up proving her right, because they had a Singapore can on a pole match, to which one, Bayley never touched the Singapore cane, and on top of that, freaking out of her with it, and then that was it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but anyway, we're getting off topic. Now, as far as who I want to win in this match, honestly, I want Charlotte to win. Just because, well, as this twisted, fiendish character Alexa hasn't lost, so I want to see what would happen if she were to get her first L. No, I'm saying, you know, since Alexa's turn to be the way she is, she hasn't lost a match. So I want to see how it is with her as this character gets her first L.
Yeah, I really want to see that too.
Like, I want to see how Alexa reacts. If she'll go crazy or anything, or if she'll do anything supernatural, you know.
Right.
Alright. Now, moving on, we have a little bit of triple threat action. Damian Priest defending the United States title against Jeff Hardy and Sheamus. Now, before we get into predictions, I'll admit I was not expecting Jeff Hardy to win that number one contenders match against Sheamus.
Neither was I.
Like I ain't got nothing against Jeff Hardy. And
neither what?
And don't give me, and I don't mind him being in a match, but I just didn't expect him to win.
Yeah, neither did I.
But I'll tell you what, if you go on Jeff Hardy's IG, and this is a little off topic, but if you go on Jeff Hardy's IG, and you go on almost any of his posts that he puts up, the common things that people will say is that you deserve better.
Oh, right. Yeah, I did see that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He does deserve better, but you know, for all we know, he has no problem being where he's at right now.
Exactly.
I mean, personally, I think he's just happy, just having no more words back.
Yep. Well, yeah, I think so too. And fans are happy about that thing too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like honestly, and I think he's just happy that that's happened. You know, and that's you know gonna keep him occupied for the time being.
Exactly.
And you know he's always showing off the face paint that he's gonna wear for that Raw or whatever show he's gonna be on, and he's been coming up with some. Well, I mean he's always been coming up with great designs, but every design he keeps showing off is like more and more abstract than the last.
Yeah. True.
But then again, some people forget that he actually is a real artist, along with having his own band.
Yep, that is true too.
Speaking of which, there were reports saying that he actually wants to be Willow one time in WWE.
Oh right, I did see that article.
And I don't know if you've ever watched TNA, but have you ever seen Willow?
Oh yeah, I've had.
Yeah. So you know, yeah. So you know, it would definitely be something.
Right. Oh yeah, that's a fact. It would be.
Now, honestly, in this match, I have no problem with anybody winning this match, because the way I see it, if Jeff Hardy wins this match, part of me thinks it'll shut up the people saying that he deserves better, and you know it adds another title to Jeff's legacy, you know.
Exactly.
And who knows, maybe he might do something with it. I don't know. If Priest retains, you know, it'll help further build him as a star, which, you know, which out of all three of them, he definitely needs, because he you know, is the newest one there, and he still needs, you know, to further make a name for himself, so he's probably going to retain. And then, honestly, Sheamus doesn't need it.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to have a problem if he wins it, but he doesn't need it. Because we've covered this multiple times, that Sheamus has done everything. Like,
exactly, yeah. Sheamus has done it.
Like, people seem to forget it because he's been down in the mid-card forever, but he's done everything.
Yeah, Sheamus has done everything.
So like out of all three of them, he needs the title the least.
Exactly.
But if I had to choose, I honestly have to go for Priest, just because he needs it the most to further build his character.
Damian Priest?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Damian Priest needs to hold it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, moving on. We have the Usos, 2/3 of the Bloodline, defending the SmackDown Tag Titles against the Street Profits. Now, a bit of an asterisk here is what condition will Montez Ford be in after his little fiasco with the Bloodline?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because, you know, after he called the Usos Bloodline bitches, that rubbed Roman Reigns the wrong way, and then he demanded a match against him. And then after the match, he beat the crap out of him with the help of the Usos, put him through a table, and like the Demon did, eventually pull up, but like even still the damage was done. So the Usos are definitely going to have an advantage going into the match.
Exactly. So I really hope that. I do hope that. Sorry to cut you.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I love both the Usos and the Street Profits, but I really hope the Usos retain their votes. The Bloodline can remain on top. Pretty good.
I mean, I got no problem with either one of them winning. Usos winning to help keep the Bloodline strong, but at the same time, the Street Profits winning them because it's take-back season.
Got you.
And if it's any bright spot, Angelo Dawkins is fresh because he wasn't on SmackDown because he was at a wedding.
Exactly.
So at least Angelo Dawkins will be fresh.
Right.
But still, Ford, he's still gonna be banged up, and one person a team doesn't make. So this might be a very steep hill for them to climb. That is if they are able to pull out the win.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. But if I had to choose, man, this is honestly one of the hardest decisions I've ever had to make as far as predictions go, man. Because this is one where I really don't have a problem with either side winning. But, man, I really don't want to choose between these two. But I'll have to. I'm sorry, man. I gotta go with the Street Profits.
I got you.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with that, man. It's take back season. They gotta get them titles back.
I got you, man.
Now that all the fluff is out of the way, it's time for. Actually, before we talk about that, let's talk about a little bit of something that's been happening on SmackDown, and that's the stuff involving Naomi. For the past month, she's been the only thing she's wanted was a match. That's all she's wanted. But every time, Sonya Deville has had week after week continually pieced her out. But then 2 weeks ago, freaking Naomi had enough, and she got up in her face, told her she wants a match, and then most recently on SmackDown, she was in the ring, doing, I guess you could say, holding a hostage, so to speak, wanting someone to come out and face her. But then, Sonya Deville freaking being a bitch had to crash the party and told her that she wasn't getting no match, then freaking then she challenged Sonya to a match, to which Sonya declined, and then had security throw her out the building. Like, come on, man. Like, honestly, this is gonna lead up to one of two things. Either one, it's gonna lead up to Naomi facing Sonya Deville, or what I'm hoping, and I think you know what I'm hoping for, is for Naomi to turn heel and join the Bloodline.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that same thing as well. I'm really hoping for that same thing.
Because yeah, because I mean, why not? You know, a female member won't hurt the group. I mean, freaking, they added a female member to Legado del Fantasma, so why not do the same for the Bloodline?
Exactly.
And I think Naomi would fit in perfectly because, you know, she's been a heel before, and then two, you know, her promos have gotten better, a lot better. Freaking, I absolutely loved it when she got up in Sonya Deville's face. Like, I was like, yes, tell her.
Yeah, I love that. I really did.
Like, I was like, tell her, man, let her know. So
yeah, hell yeah.
So I'm hoping that, like, her frustration will boil over and have her turn heel, join the Bloodline, and then she eventually builds herself up, and, you know, eventually captures the SmackDown Women's Championship for a third time.
Hell yeah. I enjoyed that.
But anyways, now that we've got all the fluff aside, now there's only one last match to talk about, and it's the only match that's befitting this card, because it's the only Extreme Rules match. We're talking about Roman Reigns defending the Universal title against Finn Balor, who will be under his Demon King persona.
Right. Honestly speaking, I love both. My boy, the Universal Champion, my boy Roman Reigns, and my boy, the Demon Finn Balor. But my boy, the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, the Universal Champion, my boy Roman Reigns, he's going to win and retain it, man. Love them both, but Finn is going to put up a great fight as the Demon. He's never lost to the Demon, but my boy Roman's going to give him his first loss.
Actually, he has lost as a Demon, just not on the main roster. He lost.
Right.
He lost as the Demon back when, what's his face?
Right.
No. He was feuding with Samoa Joe over the NXT title. They faced off at, I think, NXT Takeover Texas or Dallas, something like that. He was under his Demon persona, but he lost.
Yeah, that is correct.
But anyways, yeah. But part of me thinks in this case that Finn is gonna pull a rabbit out the hat and win the match. Whether it being Roman getting too overzealous and doing something that'll cost him or leave him wide open or exposed to something, or the Demon just having that much more willpower to withstand Roman's onslaught that he'll be able to outlast him, beat him, and, you know, there it is.
Exactly.
So yeah, I'm honestly thinking the Bloodline's gonna lose all their titles.
I wouldn't mind it, but I hope not.
Yeah, well, you know, everything might fall into place. Now, before we sign off, let's talk about that little piece of information that you brought to my attention of potential heel face turns. Those rumors. Let's bring them up. Who were you saying again that might also turn heel or face?
They said possibly my boy Drew McIntyre is going to turn heel. My boy Kevin Owens may turn heel. My boy Bobby Lashley may turn face.
Now hold up. Slow it down, man. Slow it down. Now, honestly, none of those turns can happen on Extreme Rules because none of those people are on the card.
Exactly.
But honestly, part of me is thinking of one match that might happen on the pre-show, and that's Kevin Owens versus Happy Corbin.
Right.
Well, and honestly, if that happens, and this will be the first time that I'll ever give a prediction for a pre-show match, and probably be the last. But I'm honestly thinking that Corbin's gonna win with assistance from Riddick Moss. You know, the dude in the hoodie that pulled up.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on. Right, the hoodie, of course.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you don't remember this, but back in NXT, Riddick Moss used to be in a tag team with a guy by the name of Tino Sabatelli.
Right.
And they were actually feuding with the Street Profits.
Right, I remember.
Yeah. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning into the contracts. I want to thank the Humble Man for once again kicking his wrestling knowledge to the world.
Yes, sir. Always my man, Carl Payton. Always great kicking my net wrestling knowledge and giving the predictions and stuff on the pay-per-views. Always, my man.
You already know. And then, you know, everybody stay tuned because we will be back to give y'all the results and our review for the pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying?
Tomorrow night, yes, sir.
Well, so we gonna get up out of here. Until next time, I'm the Hitman Kaz. This the Humble Man, and we out, man. Peace.
We out. Peace. We out of here.